Dirty Harry that Clint Eastwood foiled a robbery and asked a punk if he was feeling lucky today. Look directly ahead of us. You'll notice how New York Street kind of curves around to the side. We do that to create the illusion the street continues on indefinitely instead of only being about 3 blocks long. Now, I call this New York Street. Of course, that's just our nickname for the area. This could be any major city anywhere in the world. For example, last week they turned this into Paris in the 1970s for a new motion picture called How to Make an American Quilt starring Winona Ryder. And that's not the only time Winona Ryder has worked right here. The area directly ahead of us featured as Victorian London in the Columbia production of Bram Stoker's Dracula. It was here that Winona Ryder as Miss Mina Murray first met Gary Oldman as Count Dracula. In fact, the theater that Dracula took Mina to is over on the driver's side of the tram. Warner Brothers Television is about to come back. We're going to give you a great photo opportunity. If you just take that access road to the side, you'll see how the entire metropolitan set spreads over on your left. Charlotte, your left, back. Is this going to hold the weight of a local tram? Listen, everyone, just hang on. We have got the best driver on the lot with us. Nothing to worry about. Just stay seated and make sure she knows what the heck she's doing. After all, the bridge has been here for... We're still moving. Nothing to worry about. It's all part of the show. We know what we're doing here. You know, we ain't amateurs. We are trained tram professionals. Look at this. I got a clipboard. You know, give these out to just anyone. Hang on. Was car 4 completely empty when we started? Actually, to the top of that bridge. They did that by calling in a stunt woman and filming her as she jumped backwards from the top of the bridge down to the ground. They're planning to run that film in reverse. But they made a little mistake. They forgot to fasten down the stunt woman's... Elizabeth Taylor starred in a very rare screen appearance as Fred's mother-in-law, Pearl Slackhoople. If anyone asks how you know, well, the Flintstones' maiden name is Slackhoople. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jurassic Park. This isn't the original Jurassic Park. However, on the driver's side of the tram is Jeep number 10, which featured in Jurassic Park. That Jeep is the very Jeep Jeff Goldblum was riding in as Dr. Malcolm when a Tyrannosaurus Rex tried to chew off his rear bumper. As Dr. Malcolm says, think they'll have that on the tour? Well, now I see what that means by 50-50 chance of rain. It's raining over on the driver's half of the tram, and it's clear and dry on my half. Whenever it rains in Southern California, there is always a chance of a flash flood. I sure hope that doesn't happen, but just in case, you might want to aim your cameras up this hill. Now, as I said, we're going to take a shortcut through Old Mexico, and strangely enough, when we emerge from Old Mexico, we're going to find ourselves in New England. The Universal Backlot's about the only place on Earth you can take a shortcut like that. As you see from that billboard across the way, we're going to visit the quiet little village of Amity on Amity Island. You'll remember this from the local population, and more importantly, frighten off the tourists. Now, excuse me, we seem to have a Finn situation developing. Hey, George! Come out of there, man! Come on, George, you're sitting there like a big wax dummy! A shark is coming, it looks like a big one! No. George... We are trying to take care of this situation. If you look out there, you'll see... Shark is taking the knot! We're in war with it! Hold on tight, everyone! It's the star of Jaws, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce the Shark. Bruce!
take a bow for Carrefour.
Jaws is presented by Ocean Spray. Filming Murder, She Wrote, these same buildings became the town of Cabot Cove. You can see them in Murder, She Wrote in the opening credits every week. Take a peek over your shoulder at Bruce the Shark. You'll see live-action film Casper. Casper and his spirited cohorts will be brought to afterlife through the mirror. They use the original for the long shots in the film. Everything else filmed right here. Now, they actually assembled this house inside of Soundstage 12 on our front lot. That is the largest soundstage in the United States. When they finished, they brought it to the back lot so they could use it for other projects. For example, the backyard and the back porch at Miss Mona's Chicken Ranch can be seen on Murder, She Wrote as Jessica Fletcher's back porch and garden. I don't think Jess realizes she's got Mona and the girls as roommates. That tan building on the driver's side of the tram is the House of Seven Gables from the film classic starring Vincent Price. Just after Psycho opened, director Alfred Hitchcock received an angry letter. A man wrote to complain that he had taken his daughter to see a French film called L'Abolique, where someone was killed in a bathtub. After that, he takes his daughter to see Psycho, and would you know it, there's someone being murdered in a shower. He now has a daughter absolutely terrified. She won't sit in a bathtub, she won't step into a shower, she won't take a bath or a shower. Alfred Hitchcock actually wrote back, "I could only suggest you have your daughter dry cleaned." Over on my side of the tram is the Bates Motel, and if it looks different than you remember, in an HBO TV film called The Bates Motel, Bud Cort inherited the property, and he's the one who added all of the southwestern exterior. Now look behind the motel on the corner. You can just see a dirt path running up the hill toward me. That is the original Psycho path. I'm sorry. That was my fault. This house gives me the creeps and I get nervous back here. And see, Mother. Norman. The Psycho house is actually built on a 3/4 scale. It's just a little bit smaller than an Alliance, so be very, very quiet. Fine, we're going slow. Nuts. Listen, if you start to feel dizzy, just close your eyes. Hang on. Oh, that wasn't so bad. We've had much worse than... No, not the other way, too. You know how a hamster feels. What you just experienced is an optical illusion. That sensation is only caused by having the walls spin around us. Now, if that fooled you, do not feel bad. They used the avalanche tunnel to film an episode of The $6 Million Man. They just wanted one quick